his passion, now and always has been, to improve the quality of life in the Latino community. That's part of the recognition, and this is not something that I guess you grow into. It's something that you're born with, and for that I respect them, and I respect all of those that continue to work for the Latino community. So, Manuel Caucus.
We in the New York City Fire Department call them Ernie, call them Lou, call them a lot of other names I can't say publicly. But if you look at his chest, you see that amount of fruit salad, we call it. That's blood, sweat, and tears. And he's going to explain to you, when he gets up in a few minutes to speak, of not only his blood, sweat, and tears, but that of our brother firefighters. And he is one of our well-awarded men to speak on the subject.
Good afternoon, everybody. Let me start off by just congratulating the other award recipients today. I would like to thank my friends for their support, for coming to share this special moment with me and my family on both tables. Most importantly, I'd like to thank my family for their unconditional love and understanding. I'd like to thank them for putting up with my craziness and crazy hours, where I would miss birthdays, holidays, special events. My wife Vanessa and my children, Christopher and Ariella, the love of my life. I especially would like to thank the Exempt Firemen's Association, Board of Director member Norma Vizcarrondo, and the Hispanic Heritage Committee for the recognition. I am truly honored. This association, as was mentioned by the Senator, or the President, was first organized in November 1886 as a support group for their volunteer members and their families. Today they are over 2,000 members strong and are an important part of the community. I strongly recommend that the Latino volunteers for this organization and all other volunteer organizations represent. As I stand here before you today, I have to say I'm a little conflicted receiving this award for several reasons. For one, I can think of many first responders that are just as deserving of this recognition. There are many police, firefighters, EMS, military personnel who every day put themselves in harm's way helping people they don't even know, without even thinking twice about getting an award or being called a hero. For all of us, it's just a job. This is especially true with volunteers. Secondly, I feel weird getting an award for something I truly love doing. Helping people in one of the worst moments in their lives, and knowing you made a difference for the better in their lives, is self-satisfying and rewarding. It's priceless. I've been a firefighter with the FDNY for 32 years, 17 as a lieutenant, mostly in Ladder Company 47 in the South Bronx. We average between 3,600 and 4,500 calls a year. I've been to many fires and emergencies throughout those 32 years and have witnessed horrible things. Through all my experiences, there is one event that I can remember like it was yesterday and has changed the department forever. We just recognized the 12th anniversary, 9/11, the World Trade Center attack. While I wasn't there during the attack or collapse, I was there immediately thereafter and for months after that. In its aftermath, 2,977 people perished, 343 firefighters, 15 EMTs, 23 NYPD officers, 37 PA officers. Of the 343 firefighters, many were colleagues that I worked with and respected because they were dedicated civil servants and were some of the best and brightest in the department. 18 of the firefighters were Latinos. Some were personal friends. These three portraits of our Latino firefighters that passed away on 9/11. To the extreme left, his name was Lt Tirado, no blood relation, of Engine Company 23. He only had a year on the job. I never met him, but I heard he was a very good guy. In the middle is Angel Guave of Ladder Company 12, a 7-year veteran. If you met him, you will love him. He was just a guy that he draw you right to him. He was, there was one of the first reality shows that came out, it was Murder in Small Town X. He was the winner of that reality show. And then, a couple of months later, 9/11 came. And to the right, we have Lieutenant Dennis Mojica of Rescue Company 1, one of the elite companies in the department. He was a 28-year veteran, highly decorated. You see these medals here? Doesn't come close to what he had. Louis Torres over there. As you can see, he was a real ladies' man. These portraits were made by the son of a civilian member of the Hispanic Society who was so taken by the event that he used his talent as an artist to begin memorializing these members. It is my goal to try and get the rest of the Latino firefighters' portraits done and eventually place them in the Fire Museum or in Museo del Barrio. I would be remiss if I didn't introduce to you a very good friend who was working on 9/11 before, during, and after the collapse, and barely got out alive. I'm glad he is here with us, and I just want him to know that I cherish his friendship. Charlie Shannon. Changing topics briefly. As a Latino, we owe it to ourselves to strive to better our communities, for better jobs, schools, and housing for ourselves and our children. The only way to make it happen is to get politically involved and aspire to have qualified Latinos seek political office. We are one of the fastest growing demographic groups in the country and should harness the potential political power to make the change we need. We are not looking for handouts, but only the resources and the opportunity to control our own destiny and break the cycle of dependency and hopelessness. Latinos are hardworking and proud people, and we should not allow others to define who we are. It starts with us. Thank you very much for allowing me to vent, and I accept this award on behalf of all the unsung heroes throughout the world.